Hello, you guys. So we're starting off this morning with some Sims 4. I got up really early at like 6 a.m. and I was just ready to play some Sims. Now, I figured I'd wait for some story ideas for maybe the goss if you guys have any. But today I figured we'd return to Penny and Salem because I'm playing with them a little off camera, and they have their own little bit of, really of some drama going on. You see, it looks like Salem's been making some strange disappearances. Bella Goth is not the only one, the only townie making some strange disappearances. And Penny Pizzazz doesn't really know what's going on with her husband. She'll wake up in the morning and he's not there. Sometimes he's gone all night. She's assumed maybe it's to do with his author career. Maybe something like that. He has a lot of business trips late at night. So she's been spending time with her stepson and her younger son. And, yeah, they've just been kind of, chilling here together. Now Penny is very ambitious, and this is not, like, the usual way their house runs. Like, Penny usually goes out, she explores the city, she's ambitious, she's outgoing, she's, she likes romance, so she wants to know that Salem is into her and putting the time and effort into romancing her. And she is a online A-lister in the social media career. So she is a go-getter. So to have Salem... And Salem's usually, like, he's kind of... Not to say... Well, I guess lazy would sum it up. He's kind of lazy. He's a bookworm. He's creative. He's this best-selling author. He's a freelance article writer, so I don't think he's as high up in his career as, like, Penny is. He's just kind of, he's not usually the go-getter that Penny is, which is why I always felt like they balanced each other out. And, Penny didn't mind that Salem was lazy. He was more, like, taking care of the kids while he wrote his books. And that worked out for Penny. So it's very odd for him to suddenly have all these business trips and him being gone all the time. And so she's trying to get the morning going at 5 a.m. with her children. There's still some bugs in the apartment, which Penny absolutely hates. Because she lived in, like, a pretty nice studio apartment. Like, it wasn't much bigger than this, but it was a nice place. And so, she doesn't like the mousehole bugs and whatnot. And she thinks Salem knows that. So, like, in her mind, maybe Salem is really trying to work hard so they can move out of this house. That is her first thought. Like, that must be what he is doing. And I guess maybe we'll find out at some point what he's doing. But she's definitely been wondering about all these business trips because it's just unusual. It's out of the blue, and I think a part of her gut is a little maybe suspicious. Like, she loves and she trusts her husband, but this is very unusual. So she thinks maybe, like I said, he's trying to earn the money to surprise her so they can maybe move, which she would really, really love. Granted, she has money from when she moved out of her apartment and, from her job. So, like, they could get, like, a house at some point. Maybe he's going and, like, scoping out houses. Maybe that's what these business trips are about. Because they're not really necessarily hurting for money. It's just Penny happened to move in with Salem, and his place has always been run down. But he hasn't mentioned anything about, like, he's scoping out houses. Just that these are business trips. So Penny is a little, I don't know, she's wondering about that and questioning it. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold, you guys, and gals. Sergio is just waving his hands. He is like his mama's baby. And it looks like Salem has returned at like 7 in the morning, and Penny does really love her husband, so she's gonna confidently walk up and give him a little kiss. She hasn't really questioned him about anything to do with these late night trips. She's gonna maybe enthuse about like fabrication, because she's got a bit of the fabrication skill. It's actually quite decent at level 5. She's might talk to him, you know, like, hey, it is the night on the town, like, why don't we get out and have a date night? It's been a while. And Salem's like, yeah, sure. He's like, let me put Sergio down for a nap. It's really early for him to be up. He gets cranky easily. I don't know if he really gets cranky easily. Yeah, he's wild. So he might get a little over rambunctious. Oh, he said, that's neat, Penny. Maybe you should make something functional like a desk. Okay, so he's hinting that he would like her to make a desk. And he's talking to his son and telling his son that it means a lot to him, that his son wants to spend time with him. Steven is off to school. He's really tense. There is still, you can tell that there's a lot of love between Penny and Salem. Penny really loves Salem, like that is her hubby. She does work from home when she can. She has quite a few promotion tasks left. Her daily task is to share jokes with her online following. So she might she might go and she might share some jokes, kind of get that started. And Salem, meanwhile, has laid down and taken a nap. Penny really does want to enjoy the night on the town. She's gonna complain to the landlord, Penny is. She complains like 100 times a day, but they never really do much. They send someone out to fix it, and it never gets fixed. So she's actually, she's going to work. She's not working from home today. I thought I told her to work from home, but off she's going. Salem is just kind of sleeping. His son, though, is kind of, is ready to, like, be moving and grooving. Salem might clean out the, the potty chair. I think that would be good for him to do. Okay, it says Penny has her favorite streamer on in the background while prepping to go live on her own channel. Suddenly, the streamer announces that he's logging off, but he's going to host another streamer to help them emerge onto the scene. Anyone who wants a shot at being hosted needs to roll a random number in the next 30 seconds. And the highest number wins. This could be a lucky break that Penny needs, but she's conflicted by the thought of growing her channel based on somebody else's success. Penny was going to roll that number. She has gained some fame, and she's been promoted, which I think is awesome for Penny. Meanwhile, her son is really, really hungry. Salem is gonna give some food to little Sergio. Will you please wake up, my good fellow? Let's go give some. Let's maybe go here. Can we not give some food to you? Okay, I think what we're gonna do instead is... oh. We're gonna open this up and maybe just put the casserole... Oh, well, Penny's gonna feed him. Penny is like, I got you. I am not gonna let him go unfed. Now, this is odd because Salem is usually a great stay-at-home dad, but he's tired from his business trip. And I have no particular reason for saying it in that way. But you know, is it really a business trip? So Penny is home. And she's made quite a bit of money. Sergio is still hungry. He's feeling a little fussy. He threw his food on the floor. He's playing in the bathtub. Salem is giving him a bath. Penny's kind of taking a nap. She's tired from work. But Salem feels like he really has to go on another one of these business trips. It's really important to him for whatever reason that, you know, he goes on these trips. So he's gonna wake Penny up. His beloved wife. He's gonna maybe, he'll be like, you know, we'll go out when I get back. And, you know, Penny, she really wanted to go to the night out in the town. So to hear that he's going on this business trip, you know, Penny's like, I guess she'll go alone. Is what she'll have to do and enjoy the night on the town alone. She doesn't really get why, you know, it's the night on the town. Things are free. They could go together, have like a cheap date night. But instead, Salem wants to go on this business trip. This very, very important business trip. Okay, let's see if I can find where Salem is headed. Not there. I feel like I'm missing an apartment. There we go, right here. So he's going on his business trip, and I say that in quotation marks, and there is a reason for that. And what may be the reason, you wonder? Because this trip really isn't all about business. As you've probably kind of gotten the hint. Salem has made friends with a woman named Marshall Baker. Now, Marshall Baker was always a very shy girl in school, kind of quiet. She loves to garden. She's very worldly. And she's like a karaoke kind of queen. She loves going out for karaoke nights and all of that stuff. And I forget what her third trait is. But I guess we'll find out. Now, Salem, when he first met her, she had just moved to the neighborhood with her roommate. Now, her roommate was more like the popular girl in school. her roommate's name is Shirley Temple, and Shirley Temple doesn't really, she's not a fan of Salem, but she tolerates him, like they barely know each other, just like in passing. But Salem and Marshall know each other quite well, as you can see. They're sweethearts. Now at first, you know, Shirley Temple, she felt like Salem was very immature, and Marshall felt like the same. But Salem felt like Marshall was very proper and polite, and he really thought highly of her. And Marshall, being the nice girl that she is, she gave Salem a chance. They started to get to know each other, and they hit it off as friends. You know, I guess Marshall kind of reminds him of Penny in a way, maybe a little younger, because Marshall's, like, fresh out of, you know, probably university, or maybe still, like, applying to university. Shirley, if I can find Shirley, her roommate Shirley wants to be an actor. She's, like, a movie buff, a goofball, and whatnot. So she and her roommate are very different, but they've gotten along well and lived in this apartment together. And, well, somehow Marshall and Salem became sweethearts. Like, Salem was putting the mood on Marshall, and Marshall, not knowing Salem was married, was eating up the attention that Salem was giving her, and they just really hit it off. And I suppose that's why Salem is like, you know, it's the night on the town. He wants to go see his, they're not technically dating, but they are very romantic towards each other. And I think, I would say Salem is definitely cheating. Even though he hasn't asked her to be like his girlfriend, they've been very romantic, touchy-feely. They've kissed, you know, he's definitely cheating. He won't give her an apartment key, obviously, because he doesn't want her showing up with his sons there, and and Penny, the mother of his children, his lovely girlfriend. Penny is not even his wife yet. Poor Penny. Like, I feel bad for Penny in all of this, because she's like one of my favorite Sims. Like, I love Penny, and so I feel really, really bad for Penny, but at the same time, you know, life is not perfect, and Penny she was living a pretty perfect life, and I felt like, I guess it was time to shake things up. I was not expecting Salem and Marshall to hit it off like they did. But in my gameplay, it just kind of happened. So he's like, hey, do you want to go out? You know, I know you love karaoke. We can go have a night on the town. And I think it's about time Salem gets caught. Oh, she's giving him a little peck. I really, really do. Think it's about time that Salem gets caught, or Salem eventually realizes he can't hold up this double life. I don't think the double life is gonna work for him. But anyways, he's gonna bring Marshall out, and she's very excited to be going out with Salem. She kind of wishes her bestie Shirley could join her, and I wish you guys could see Shirley, because I kind of made her almost based off like Daphne Blake. Like, that's what she sort of looks like very, very red hair and all of that. She's very, very pretty. I love Shirley. And I don't think Marshall would, like, give Salem the time of day if she knew, like, he was married. Like, she might be friends with him, but it would not have gotten, like, romantic, because Marshall is not that kind of girl. So Salem is like, you know, we're here, let's go enjoy that. He's gonna share his excitement. He's gonna be like, have you heard about Judith Ward? the new Judith Ward movie. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is a sim that one of my friends made. My buddy made, and it was based off me. It was supposed to be me in The Sims, and it looks a lot like me. I didn't have all the, like, CC they used. It was very minimal CC, so there wasn't, like, a whole lot. But, like, I didn't have the hair they used or, like, the shoes, so I put a couple different outfits on. I don't think I had the shoes anyways. I'm not sure. But I know I really like these boots, so I might have just thrown these boots on her. I don't remember. But I didn't have the hair. It was, like, minimal things that I needed. And, honestly, I think that sim turned out good. Like, I think it does bear a resemblance. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about that. But yeah, these two are here. Salem is uncomfortable. Yeah, he is a little tired. I'm just gonna cheat his needs up because I want them to be able to enjoy each other. He's, like, gonna hop on that karaoke machine. This is, like, Marshall's dream, like, outing. Like, she loves karaoke so much. And she's listening from outside. She's like, oh my goodness. She can tell he is not super experienced with karaoke. Like, he's only level 1. But she thinks it's sweet. She's, like, freshening up before she goes and watches his performance. Oh, she's adoring it. She's like, oh my goodness. She's like, no, boy, you cannot sing. Like, the hand movement and everything. But she's still listening, and she looks like she kind of wants to maybe laugh. That's how I see it. Like, she looks like she might want to laugh. And she's trying to, like, encourage him, you know. She thinks it's cute. That he's trying something she likes, even though he's not really very good at it. I do love her outfit. Her outfit was very green inspired and, like, black and white. So he might do, like, a little jazz, like, classic beauty. He's singing to this beautiful lady. Now Penny, though, she really wants to enjoy the night on the town. But I don't think she's gonna catch Salem tonight. Because I think that would be moving the storyline a little too fast. I want to move it slowly. Oh my goodness, she's like, no. She's like, you're embarrassing me, Salem. You're embarrassing me. She does, though. She is eating it up. Okay, she's like, no, enough now. You're like, you're not that good. You need to, like, quit it. I'm surprised she's not, like, showing him how it's done. He's gonna go sit beside her. Maybe he'll, like, make out with her and all of that. I mean, this is some business trip, you guys. Okay, we're just gonna snap a photo. Oh my goodness, these two are horrible. That's what they are. This is like, they're sweet, but, like, it's horrible at the same time. Because, like, Penny doesn't deserve this. Mind you, it's not Marshall's fault. She doesn't know that he's even married. Like, she thinks he's a single dude. Like, he's pulling the wool over her eyes, too. She thinks she could have a future with this man. Oh, she's gonna hop on the karaoke, and Salem is gonna follow her over and go and sit. He is going to... Can I make him watch her performance? Yeah, he's gonna watch it. Oh, he's enjoying it. He's laughing. Like, oh my goodness, she's so much, you know, is she really so much better than me? He's like, no, you're no better than I am. Like, you... Girl, don't even play. You was acting like mine was so funny and cute and, like, not good. But she's really getting into it, though. You can tell she's having fun with it. So Salem might, you know, he might make a drink. Like a little juice on the rocks. But she's enjoying her time with Salem, and Salem feels like he's young again. He's hip, he's cool. Meanwhile, poor Penny is home alone with the kids, and she really wanted a night on the town with her hubby. Oh, can you make one for her too, Salem? Really, just make one for yourself. We're gonna make one for Marshall. Okay, maybe stop drinking that. Make Marshall one. Because Marshall is you know, she would eat that up. Oh, so he made her like a really nice soft shadow kind of red drink there. And he's drinking his, you know, and he has woohooed with her. So when I say he's cheated, he's cheated. He just hasn't asked her to be his girlfriend. He hasn't made any commitment. And there is Don Lothario walking in, and Marshall is like, okay, I gotta go. I'll see you later, Salem. It's like 3 a.m. And Salem really, he knows he should like be getting home to Penny anyways, and like the kids, because like how long is he gonna keep up this facade of these business trips, and that these are just like, this is just business. Yeah, it's just business, Salem. So yeah, I love Penny, and I feel bad for Penny, but I do think, you know, maybe they'll work things out. Maybe their relationship will come out stronger. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think of Salem and Marshall? What do you think of like all of this? Like, Penny has given her all to this man. Like, she has accepted Steven and loved Steven. She has like, they have a toddler together, but maybe the spark's just kind of fallen away from Salem, and he's bored. I don't really know, and I would like to know your thoughts and how you would like me to proceed with this Let's Play, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.